What's up, guys? Hope it's going great. I got a song request today from my friend Joel Villanueva. I think I'm pronouncing that right. So a little song request, a little subscriber subby request. Maybe there might have been some other people who requested this song too, but I was able just to pick out Joel real quick in the comments. So anyways, we're doing this song, So Will I, Hillsong United. So here's what we're gonna do. You can see I get the capo up here on the 7th fret. So the guy who sings this, I'm just totally blanking on his name right now. Ben, maybe? Anyways, he's got a high voice, and your boy, we just ain't getting anywhere near that. So just to give you an idea, if you wanted to play along with the recording, they usually do it either in the key of A, using these G shapes, or in the key of G, again, using those G shapes. So if you wanted to play along with the recording, just make a mental note of that. Otherwise, I'm gonna throw the capo up here on the 7th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm gonna play these G shapes. So I'm gonna play the same chords, I'm gonna play the same shapes. It's just when you put the capo up here on the 7th fret, it just takes the key down to the key of D. So whether that's TMI, too much information you don't really care about, just wanted to give you a little just kind of capo theory, music theory as to how you can use this capo to just kind of lower the key a little bit if you can't quite sing as high as some of these other guys. So anyways, let's just get into it. We need, let's see, I think we just need 4 chords. So the verse is gonna be C, E minor, D, C, and then back to the E minor and back to the D. So let me just walk you through with downstrums how these chords change with the lyrics. So we'll just do downstrums only. God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. Repeat it. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark and fleshed out the wonder of light. And then that'll go into the chorus. So really the only thing you're doing differently on that last part, instead of doing the E minor to the D, you're doing a G over B, or you can just do a regular G to the D. So we'll break this down. The strumming, there are some passing chords in there which kind of make the strumming a little challenging. So we're just gonna do, we'll count through the verses, downstrum wise, how many downstrums each chord gets. And then if you wanted to go and do your own strum pattern, or you wanted to add some additional rhythm, go for it by all means, but we're just gonna keep it simple because there's some moving pieces in this song. So, so for the verses, this C is gonna get 8 downstrums. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. D gets 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This C gets 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor to the D, both get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me just show you how that would sound with kind of some of the singing. So, God of creation, there at the start, before the beginning of time. With no point of reference, you spoke to the dark, fleshed out the wonder of light. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you do it that way, you can kind of see and hear what's going on, how many down strums we're doing. And then as you can hear in there, what I'm doing, I'm just kind of adding a little upstroke when I change chords, when I transition chords. So let's just hammer this verse home. I want to make sure you guys get it, because it took me a little while. Maybe this will just click super easy for you, but for me it just took me a little while to get the passing chords in there. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you might have to rewind the lesson, the video, if you need some additional help on that, but I think we're gonna move on over into the chorus. And also, when I get done with just the down strums and kind of the rhythm, I'm gonna circle back and do that nice little finger picking that they do kind of in the beginning of that song. So we'll do that at the end too. So anyways, the chorus, it's gonna be G, E minor, D, then a G over B, or you can just do a regular G to the C. So that's going to be the first two lines. And as you speak, 100 billion galaxies are born. In the vapor of your breath, the planets form. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. And then that'll just repeat. You'll do the same thing for the last two lines. I can see ya in everything you've made. Every burning star, a signal fire of grace. If creation sings your praises, so will I. So here's where we really need to dial in the strumming. So we're gonna do just down strums. We're gonna count it out. So the G is gonna get 12 down strums. The E minor is gonna get 4. The D is gonna get 4. Or no, the D is gonna get 12, just like the G. And then this G over B, or the G, is just gonna get 4. So, and as you 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you'll repeat it. So I can't remember if I did the last line. So the G, 12, E minor, 4, D, 12, G or G over B, 4, then C, 8, E minor 4, C 4. So in full speed, that's going to sound like this. And as you speak, in the vapor of your breath, the planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense on that chorus. Again, you might have to write some stuff down. This is definitely not the easiest song in the world to strum and to play rhythm-wise, so definitely you may need to rewind it a couple times, jot some stuff down. But then verse 2, same as verse 1. Chorus 2, same as chorus 1. So the after the second chorus, it's going to go into a little interlude, which is just the same chords as the bridge. So the interlude is going to be, it's just that C to the E minor to the D. And if you're kind of confused on how it should sound, just be thinking of that bridge. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. Because that's all that's being played there in that little kind of that interlude between the second chorus and the bridge. So it's going to be, again, downstrum wise. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. If the mountains bow in reverence, so will I. If the oceans see your greatness, so will I. If everything exists to lift you high, so will I. And then that just repeats again, like, you know, a couple more times. So the strumming. C gets 8 down strums, the E minor gets 4, and the D gets 4 as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So on and so forth. You get where I'm going with that. So you can add in, again, some other rhythm if you wanted to. I'm just going to teach straight down strums for that stuff. And then, yeah, that goes into verse 3. Verse 3, same as the first 2 verses. Chorus 3, same as the previous choruses. So that shows you how to play the song. Now I'm going to get to just kind of some of that finger picking. So if you're new to the channel and you're not sure how to finger pick, I've got a lesson called Finger Pick Like a Worship Leader with just 3 fingers, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. So it's going to sound like this. No point of reference, you spoke to the dark. Chorus, and as you speak, the 100 billion galaxies are born. In the vapor of your breath, the planets form. If the stars were made to worship, so will I. So more or less, what I'm doing that same pattern. I'm just going. So let's say for that verse 1, we're starting on the C. I'm going thumb, pointer, thumb, middle for each chord. So that's going to be like the main structure for each chord. And then if you wanted to add in some additional, just kind of filler notes, I call them, you can definitely do that. But if you wanted to just start, God of creation, with no point of reference, into the chorus. So again, that just kind of shows you how easy it is. I'm doing the same thing, the same pattern, literally on each chord. But then, you know, if you wanted to add in some of those filler notes, I usually just kind of play around with that pointer finger and the thumb, and maybe add in that middle finger on the B string, just to kind of fill the space a little bit, kind of fill it up a little bit. So anyways, that should help you guys out. If you have questions, you know what to do. Let me know, leave a comment. Let me know what you're confused about, what you're struggling with. If you're new, or if you've been a subscriber for a little while, head on over to the community tab on my channel. I've got some encouragement, some verses of the week, some live stream updates, some giveaways, just some other, just kind of cool stuff, trying to connect a little bit more with you guys. So definitely head on over there. Let me know your name, where you're from, how long you've been playing. I love just kind of connecting on here with people all over the place. So definitely do that. I hope this helps you guys out. Have a good day, great week. Catch you guys soon. Love you, bye.